to push us to the what's next in terms of Curious Ants. Like, where are we each in the process? What's the next thing we can do to make the biggest bang, whether that's for ourselves or for our clients?
Where I get kind of stuck is that I will start along and then I can't seem to get like further along. It's like I kind of get stuck and then I get sidetracked onto something else. And then I come back and I'm like, what did I do? I don't remember. So I think that's kind of my biggest thing as far as, working on it.
Have I shown you the spreadsheet that I use to manage this?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
I mean, I'd be happy to look at it again if it would help you.
Okay. Yeah. You've shared it. It's in the Curious Ants.
Yeah. Let me show, because I agree that remembering where you are and what's next is really the hard part, right?
Yeah.
And especially because, right now Curious Ants is pretty static. I would love this eventually to be something. It's like, okay, I've done this step. I've done this step. I've done this step. But here's the spreadsheet that I'm referring to.
Okay.
Right under the video. And I think the video explains how to use it, but all you have to do is make a copy of it. And it's literally got this list.
Okay.
With links to everything.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to focus on that. Yeah.
Okay. So the idea here is you start with an order of priority. So if you've got this done, you put the date in there. And now this is taking a long time to load for some reason. Mm-hmm. But come on. Why is it taking so long? There we go. So now you know when to do it next. And then what I do every day when I open these for my clients, I have one of these for each of my clients. Mm-hmm. I sort by priority to make sure everything's the most important things on top. Then I sort A to Z by review. And that moves the thing that I've done
to the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I know the biggest bang for my buck is to now work on conversions.
What did you click on to move it to the bottom?
What's that?
What did you click on to move it to the bottom? Because I just put the dates in there. And okay. A to Z.
If you sort A to Z, it'll sort by what's not been done or by what is next to be done.
Got it. Okay.
So for instance, the dashboard you do every Monday. So the next date, it'll automatically calculate for you the 30th. So when it comes to the 30th, that'll be sorted close to the top.
Okay.
This is how because I agree, I have a hard time remembering what's next. What have I done? And with all the things that you could do, I'm trying to provide a priority to say this is probably the most important thing for you to do. But like, you'd only need to do this every 6 months. Mm-hmm. This you should do every Monday.
Yeah.
And so this is my attempt to help, because then, we all know we don't manage our clients by touching them every day.
That's so funny that you said that.
We don't. Do you?
No, I don't. And
no way.
I had somebody tell me that a couple weeks ago, and they were saying, "Oh, you should be touching that every single day." And I'm just like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, if I'm like doing and have my process down and I'm doing it, I don't have to go in and just like look, and it just seemed crazy to me. So that's funny. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, frankly, what do you care if you're getting the results?
Yeah.
Second of all, like, I never want my clients to feel that way, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
but it's the reality, right? And most clients get it. If a client doesn't get it, they can pay me more,
Yeah.
or they can find someone else.
Yeah.
But anyway, and so there's a couple tricks with this. I think in this video I kind of go through all this, if this helps.
Yeah. Okay.
But for instance, this is one of the only tricks. So this is keyword research for a specific page and optimizing a specific page. So let's say I'm first going to do my home page. All right. Well, so I've optimized my homepage. No, that's not even a date.
Oh. Question.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on did the monthly report conversion rate. I know what I want to put for my conversion rate, but with the keyword research overview, I've been doing keyword research, but I've been doing it in thinking of having to come up with blog post titles. But as I look through the next steps, before you even think about blog post titles, you need to have the keyword search for your specific pages.
So keyword research overview is about kind of understanding the business and all the things that the business could be found for. Once you have that overview, then I'm recommending you create a blueprint that basically says, okay, I've got this page. I'm going to optimize it for this idea. I have this idea. I need to create a new page that doesn't even talk about that yet. And that's where we get the difference between a landing page and a blog post.
Okay.
Right. So for a business that sells industrial machinery, one of the industrial machines they might make is a widget making machine. So I have two ideas, industrial machinery and widget making machine. So I probably would need 2 pages on my site, and the blueprint helps me plan ahead to know, okay, I need a page that's going to be dedicated to industrial machinery. Maybe that's a home page, maybe that's another page. And I also need a page dedicated to widget making machines. So that's probably going to be a page. Maybe I haven't created it yet, but maybe there's already one. I just need to optimize that page. But that's the blueprint is kind of after you've done the overview, then to go through the blueprint and you kind of say, okay, here's what I know I need based on the overview. Here's where I'm going. But before you get into the specific pages, I think there are some really good opportunities to pursue first before you start. Okay, we're going to do a little bit more in-depth keyword research about widget making machines, right? And that's where we might find blog post ideas, and that's where we might find questions and answers to talk about and things like that to figure out the page. It's more taking a little bit more time. It's not a lot of time, but it's a little more time to optimize the page. And then actually optimizing the page. So I've kind of broken the keyword research into several steps. One is get a big overview. Just what are all the possible things that I need to focus on for this website and making a plan. That means I need to create a couple pages. There's some pages already about that. I just need to optimize that. You know, going through my website and saying, okay, I've already got a page for this. Does that need to be optimized? If so, what am I optimizing it for? Kind of having a plan. And then as I have a plan, then this tells me what pages I need to create, or need to optimize. And then I go through each of these. And then for each different page on my site, I just create a new set of these. So this is the About Us page, right?
Mhm.
So now I'm going to optimize this page and this page. And as I add more pages, I just copy and paste these. And so then, okay, so I keyword research this, but then on 8/25, I did the keyword research for this page, and then I optimized it.
Okay.
Okay.
So what happens is, as then I've gone through my whole website, I can then say, okay, every 3 months, it's time to come back to this page. And I've got the page here. And I need to see what are the best keywords to optimize that. And in this process, I show you how to see, have you picked the right word? Is there a better opportunity that you're not seeing yet? And then go back and optimize it again. And maybe you found a better word. Maybe you are going to keep optimizing for the same. And usually what I'll do is say, here, I'll change it to this. I'll put the keyword in there so I remember what I'm focusing on. But then every Monday when I'm sitting down and getting ready to work, I sort it by a priority. So I make sure that I have everything in order by most important. Then I sort it by review, and it'll tell me the first thing I need to do. Oh, first thing I need to do, Google Analytics dashboard. Great. Done. I've reviewed it. Does that help explain a little bit more clearly what I'm hoping we can do with all these?
Yeah, I think so. I need to go back in, and because I do have this spreadsheet, I need to now go back in and take a look and start using it.
Well, hold on. Let me show. Just so you can see a live example. Let me see if I can pull one up. All right, here is my SEO process for Curious Ants. So you can see that it's time for me to publish a new blog post. Because if I sort everything by priority, gosh, why is everything so slow today? And I sort by when it's due. That is the thing I probably need to do most. Even though it's 13th in priority, I haven't done one in over 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Should have done one last week. I didn't do it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But the next thing I need to do is I've been doing the keyword research overview. Actually, I feel like I can say that's done. But you can see what I've done here too. All right, I've optimized the homepage. The homepage is optimized for Learn SEO. We did it on 27th. The next time I need to look at that at the 10th or October, end of October. I've optimized the analytics. Oh, there we go. That's interesting. See that? The analytics page and the content page were both optimized, or did keyword research for them on the 3rd of August. I did a bunch on the 3rd of August. Look at how much I did on the 3rd of August. Wow. But that's how I can kind of keep straight. Well, what's my priority right now? My priority is probably this. So yeah, that's probably what I should do next is find and write a new blog post. Because it's been 4 weeks since I've done one. And yeah. But then I've added all these pages. I know when to go back. And so about in November is going to be a big day to go back and just review all these pages that I've optimized. Here's one I did yesterday. So I don't have to look at that till and after Thanksgiving. But
Yeah, this helps seeing yours here, definitely.
okay. I've actually changed the order of things too. So like here's the process. I added my notes field over. I moved the notes.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
I like to keep the notes and remind myself like, okay, this is nice to be able to get directly to the process so I can get to it quickly. But
yeah.
so,
Okay.
like the local listing process isn't relevant to Curious Ants. So probably just going to skip that process.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah, I totally get how hard it is to keep track of everything. So literally every one of my clients has a spreadsheet like that.
Yeah.
And some of these clients I've worked with for years, so they're really long because they've had all kinds of landing pages we built for them. And yes, very frequently at the top, there's a bunch of things that I haven't done yet. Right? Like this one, I haven't written my own blog, but that's okay. Now I know when I'm kind of at that point where like, I feel like I need to do something for a client, but I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
There we go. This is what I should do for myself. I should write a blog post.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, like I said, literally everybody has one of these. There might be other versions of them that I use for them, but this is basically the same idea. Anyway, I hope that helps because I get it.
It does. It helps a lot. Yeah.
Oh. And I just want you to see that I am drinking my own Kool-Aid.